Adults of Reddit, what is something you enjoy that society deems childish? Bounding up the stairs multiple steps at a time. It just takes so long to go upstairs one at a time. Do you also skip the last step going down? Let's be honest, is there any other way to go down the stairs? Don't think so. You say that until you master skipping steps up and down stairs. I go down 2 at a time. Going 3 seems possible, but the acceleration is just too high for me. Building Lego. Even the sets that are made for adults raise a few eyebrows. My USC Slave one is a work of art though. I'm in high school and have reattached myself to Legos. Shame it's widely considered a kid's toy. Making sound effects and talking in funny voices. I used to narrate/provide sound effects of all my Lego creations when I was a kid, but making these types of noises or talking in funny voices for fun as an adult makes you seem weird. I use sound effects when describing stuff. If it's snowing, I will always walk with my tongue sticking out to catch snowflakes. My neighbor is a busy single mom of a 7-year-old. After one big snow, I was out shoveling, and the little girl came over and asked if I could help build a snowman. I decided why not? We had so much fun building the snowman. When we were done, the mom thanked me for entertaining her and whatnot. So now it's kind of become a tradition for every snow day. This is the most wholesome sit I've seen in a while. I needed to read this. Apple juice from a cardboard juice box with a straw. Capri Sun drinks too. One does not drink a Capri Sun. They dominate a Capri Sun in a single gulp. An ice swing at the park is so relaxing. Freak, I just realized I haven't used a swing in like 2 years. I'm imagining you as a 12-year-old realizing they're getting old. Lol, I thought the same thing. I'm 23 and haven't used a swing in probably 8 years. I did this over the summer. I was just walking through a neighborhood when I spotted a large swing set. Some tiny voice said freaking do it. So I freaking did. I got as high as I could possibly go, and that feeling in your stomach when you swing down had me smiling from ear to ear. I had totally forgotten about that and made me realize why I liked it so much as a kid. Then society or whatever says you're too old and you for some reason agree and stop. You forget what it's like to swing. Freak that noise. Keep swinging. Milk is never not great. It's the nectar of the gods. Heck, my 73-year-old dad still drinks chocolate milk for breakfast. Most of what I do I'd imagine, but if I had to pick a specific example, it's that I like to mimic using the force to open automatic doors. I do this too, every time. Playing Parker with my fingers. Try explaining that finger dancing/tutting is a real thing. No, I think he means using your fingers like little legs on a table with stuff on it. Apparently some of society doesn't like it even when kids do it. When I was in middle school, I was bored at my desk doing some finger man moves. My teacher called me out in the middle of a finger moonwalk a la Michael Jackson and asked me to show the whole class what I was doing. I think her goal was to embarrass me, but the class seemed to enjoy the moonwalk. Riding on the grocery cart through the parking lot. Do it down the aisles too. No shame. Using one of your feet to brake one wheel and change direction. How? Do you know my secret technique? It's too advanced for most riders. I'm 41 and still shopping cart ride through the store/parking lot. I feel like a damn fool for not knowing of this technique. To the Publix. One of my favorite moments of motherhood was watching my teen cruise through a grocery store parking lot at twilight, his little brother in the cart as he gleefully and loudly misquoted Shakespeare. On the other hand, one of my favorite moments of sonhood was when we had a vacation after a long time, and my dad just relaxed in such a beautiful way coming back from the supermarket. Dad came with the cart from the ramp, yelling wee. My old man, usually serious, usually quiet, he was so fucking happy to be there. It was such a warm moment. It's the silly moments that bring the best on people. I like going up the stairs on all fours. My friend likes playing on playgrounds. Bonus points if you go super fast. Well, that's why you go on all fours. Increased speed. I think that's how you check whether someone is a demon or not in a horror movie. Get them to some stairs and see how they climb them. 2 feet. Human. All fours. Run. B. I love splashing in puddles and playing out in the rain. Whenever I go grocery shopping, I park far away, as I always do, so I can jump on the cart and ride it to my car. I get a lot of stares, and sometimes some comments from all the adults who refuse to have fun. I do this when my wife and I go shopping. She always gives me that exasperated look and rolls her eyes, playfully, but still as if to say you're such a child. Then one day I asked if she wanted to ride the buggy and she sheepishly admitted that she did. She rode it all the way from the store to the car. I even pushed her part way so she wouldn't have to hop down to give herself another boost. Now she doesn't roll her eyes at me anymore. Dinosaurs. There's an awesome book called A Grown-Up Guide to Dinosaurs by Ben Garrod that is wonderful. Arcades. As a fully grown woman, I love going to arcades. The kinds with tickets to redeem for cheesy prizes. Unless there's something I specifically want, I hardly redeem the tickets, but usually give them to a kid at the ticket counter or my niece. Seeing their faces light up is awesome, and I enjoy the process of winning the tickets. I can't wait to be able to take our own kids to the arcade. I've got to stop at every arcade I see to play DDR. I've been playing it since I was about 16. Now at 33 I'm just glad to see they still make new ones. There were 2 adult guys absolutely killing it at DDR at the arcade near my house a few weeks ago. It was fun to watch. I went to Japan a few months ago. Damn, let me tell you, they have people going hard in the arcades up in Osaka and in Akihabara. It's some serious shit. Didn't record the amount of respect for them, but was so tempted to, just to show people how intense some were. I like to color in coloring books. They literally sell adult coloring books now. I actually have a couple of them. But I just like the childish charm of Crayolas and the ones with Disney characters and stuff. My yellow duck toys while taking a bath. Playing Pokemon Go. My kids even call me a dork. They are just jealous of my level 40 status. I was at one of the malls here and there was a pair of probably 75-year-old ladies playing Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm 30 and was playing too, but holy crap were they seriously into it. One of them had 2 tablets and her phone going. The other had a phone and tablet. Each had its own portable charger. The sheer joy on the one lady's face when she yelled, everyone looked, and she loudly proclaimed she just caught a Zapdos was great. I smiled and went back to catching my umpteenth Pikachu or something. This was only 6 months or so ago. I bring this up anytime someone tells me the Pokemon Go is done, and then tell them to go to West Edmonton Mall here on a community day. It's absolutely loaded with people playing. Skipping around in public. Skipping is such an effective form of transportation. It's too fast sometimes though. Going slow messes up my rhythm. Cartoons. Eating breakfast / a bowl of cereal for dinner. Playing on playgrounds. If I'm ever babysitting I will play with the kid instead of just sitting and watching. Maybe it would get old if I had a kid and had to go to the playground every day, but as an aunt it's genuinely fun. I collect toys. My home is covered in Star Wars toys, Nerf blasters, Hot Wheels, and my girlfriend collects Hello Kitty stuff. Collecting stuffed animals. Disney movies. I get a lot of flack from my SO because of my love for Disney as a 30-year-old man. A lot of adults think that Disney movies are just for kids, but in my opinion, they have themes that are timeless and that people of all ages can relate to. Plus, every Disney movie was written and produced by adults, and often have lines that fly over the heads of small children that adults can enjoy as well. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Honestly a masterpiece of a TV show that does have childish element, but also a lot of depth to the characters and plot. Not gonna lie, I get teary eyes every time I see the Tales of Ba Sing Se, just because of that song Iroh sings. For me it's when Aang gets Appa back. That whole arc got me in the feelings good. Nintendo. I'm sure I feel the same way about Nintendo as others do about Disney. I grew up with the characters. I've played most all of the main titles. No other games bring me the same level of joy as Nintendo. Video games in general are pretty mainstream and accepted as a real hobby, but I definitely feel the judgment being passed on me when I express my excitement for the next Pokemon or Animal Crossing game. Even among other gamers you'll get people who say Nintendo makes children's games and Xbox/PlayStation/PC are for adults. but Nintendo consistently puts out top tier games that are fun to play. Zelda and Smash Bros were my favorite games as a kid, and games like Breath of the Wild and Smash Ultimate continue that. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe and don't forget to click that bell for more AskReddit posts.